got the view. Theme parks calling with that thrill seeker vibe. Vacations planned and our geek hearts thrive. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad. We live in the dream in our nerdy pad. Lightsabers clash and controllers click. Marvel debates and board game tricks. Disney rides and coasters scream. Living life like a nerdy dream. We're the nerd herd, loud and proud. Geeking out, we draw a crowd. From cruises to consoles and everything rad. We live in the dream in our nerdy pad.
Happy Sunday evening, everybody. Welcome to the Nerd Herd. As you can see, I am unfortunately home. And I am very much in the middle of that post-vacation, post-cruise depression. Because we got home this afternoon at 4:30 Eastern, and we got to go to work tomorrow. So I am not the only one, of course, to talk about a trip tonight. So let me go ahead and get our other co-hosts up here. First, I've got to catch up on his final medal live stream. Hopefully he finished the game. So I don't know what jokes to throw out there yet since I've yet to see it. But let's bring up Azkhalon.
I didn't eat the sausage this time. Hello, everybody.
Totally different adventure, though, right?
Yeah, different.
And then, yes, he is here. He is on time tonight.
Woo.
Excited to see everybody. Let's bring Jason up.
What's up, everybody? Yes, I was not here last week. I was on vacation, and going live with you guys last week was not going to be an option where we were. So anyway, I'm back. I'm excited. I'm exhausted. It was a crazy trip. We'll get into it, but yeah.
The chat actually took it pretty easy on you, Jason.
Yeah,
I was surprised.
Wow, I'm actually shocked.
Azkhalon was in control last week and did a pretty decent job.
Well, thank you.
So he
held
held down
the fresh haircut too.
Oh yeah. I think, Jason, no, be ready. I think they're going to give it to you this week.
Oh, because you're here.
I think they were saving it until you were here.
It is better to make fun of you to your face than behind your back. All right. Well, let's see who all is joining us in here this evening before we get into talking about everything that's gone on in the last week or so. So first, showing up early, per usual, we can always count on him. Scare actor Mike was here 5 hours ago, showing up before he's got to go scare folks.
I was about to say that's 5 hours ago is actually late for Mike showing up.
Yeah, right. Mike's working late nights right now. And then Mandy is here. Welcome in, Miss Mandy. And then Mike's starting it off. Is this going to be a good stream, or is Jason going to be really late or not here again? So Mike, are you saying that when Jason's not here, it's not a good stream?
What the heck?
Or is he saying when Jason's not here, it's a good stream? I don't know.
Yeah. Uncle Dave is here, fresh off of his cruise. Welcome in, Uncle Dave. And G-Dad's here, so anything can happen. So be prepared. He is here. All right, Scott is here. So where's the comment about me being here and him being unhappy? I don't see it yet. It's coming. Danny is here. Welcome in, Danny. Double A is in the house. Welcome in, Double A. Law is here with the hashtag Fridge Raid. I'm assuming that was something at the end of Sea Leg Journeys, because I didn't hear the last little bit of Chet's crazy Halloween cruise.
Oh, yeah.
That was going on.
Yeah, I missed that too then.
That was funny. Roxy's here. Hey, Roxy. Miss Vicky is here. Welcome in, Miss Vicky. And then, as she always does, she's showing favoritism.
Hey, Lori.
We
I
love
know.
Lori. We
Good.
love you. That's just hysterical that you
Lord
come
is
in
only
there
here for Azkhalon.
immediately. Was Lori with you Friday night? I bet she was.
No, but Lori did show up for the replay and watched and gave me a comment. So thank you, Lori, for that.
Let's see. Chris is in the house. Welcome in, Chris. There's the Carnival Cruise Addicts that started off all this craziness earlier tonight. Appreciate you guys coming in.
I was glad I finally got to check out part of their live. I'll try to watch the entire thing next time. I'll try to make it for it.
Dixie is here. The end of that theme song reminds you of Saved by the Bell. Hey, I'll go for that.
There we go.
Grew up on some Saved by the Bell. All right. Chet is here on his own raid. I don't know how we can follow that craziness tonight, so we'll just be ourselves the best we can. And oh, look, Liz is not going to let it slide. If you get just the one word, if it gets tossed out, she's got like a beacon to it. So he did not eat the sausage this time.
Nope.
Is that a hashtag sausage eater?
Probably. Dustin is here. Welcome in, Dustin. Good to see you. Whoops, just accidentally got rid of my chat. That wouldn't be good. Oh, look, Miss Vicky became a member. Thank you, Miss Vicky. Hold on, I got something to play for you. Oh. Thank you. And it starts. Here we go.
And here we go.
Jason is on time.
Yes.
OMG, Jason is on time. Holy cow. Oh, Dustin, this comment wins. This comment wins.
Late.
It's just a week late. He's here for last week's live.
I tried my best. Listen, I was actually, when y'all went live last week, I was actually in line at Hagrid's when that happened. So I was at Hagrid's and like the connection was spotty at best. And I thought, if I jump in, I'm just going to get ripped apart if I jump in and jump right out.
Look, Dixie says you're actually quiet tonight, Jason. She says to turn yourself up just a little bit.
See?
Mitch is here from Cam Fam, saying hi to everybody. Let's see, Miss Angie is here. Welcome in. Azkhalon, oh, it must have been Jason that said sorry about last week and it posted.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Posted on all three.
Oh, look, Mitch. I feel late because Jason beat me in here.
Okay. Okay. Listen, I deserve it. I do. I deserve it.
Let's see. Josie Ann is here. Trying to get at least hellos and heys to everybody because I know Jason's got a lot to talk about. And y'all know look. Uncle Dave's going to be nice because he's got his shirt. Jason's
Oh, there you
Uncle
go.
Dave has his turd herd shirt. I hope you wore it proudly on your cruise. And then here's Liz trying to make everybody jealous that they had breakfast with Lori today. So let's see. And then here's Uncle Dave spamming all of the member emojis down there. Okay. And Azkhalon and Liz are talking French. Look. Dustin is siding with Jason.
Yes. Okay. There we go, Dustin. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I was on a cruise and I showed up. Did y'all saw the view I had and I was here for y'all.
And hey, I was at HHN and I was in the chat.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the internet was spotty at best.
Oh yeah, it was. Like I kept when I was trying to watch you guys when I was at Halloween Horror Nights, I kept losing y'all like as I was in line. Like it was going in and out. It was pretty bad.
The deeper you went into Haggard, it got worse.
Yeah, I was floored that mine stayed on the ship.
Yeah, I was actually surprised by that too. That was awesome.
I had zero issues.
That was impressive.
That was really, really cool. But yeah, I mean, I think we all know how the issues are there at Hagrid because of how deep you are
Even if you tie into the
underground.
Universal, if you tie into their Wi-Fi, it's still bad. I don't
Yeah, I
understand.
was on their Wi-Fi watching you guys, and it was awful.
Well, Dustin, it's coming. You know it's coming. Universal Cruise Lines is coming. So there will be Harry Potter cruising at some point. It's going to
Okay.
happen. And that'll definitely get Azkhalon's butt on a
Oh
cruise.
yeah, you should see what I put in a little bit.
Let me do this because it is the last Sunday of the month, and I still have 5 memberships that I can give away. So let's see who our lucky 5 are, or unlucky 5, if you want to consider yourself that, for getting a Coker Culture membership here. Right. So Chad Michael Youngblood got one. Sea Leg Journeys got one.
Okay, that's awesome.
Denise from Bone Tired Travelers. Ron got one. No, Ron. And Linda, listen, Linda got a membership. Well, y'all welcome to the club. I hope y'all enjoy that. Oh, look, King of Shadows has made it back. Welcome in, King of Shadows. I believe he's one of yours, Azkhalon, if
Yes.
I remember right. All right. Well, without further ado, Jason, I am anxious to hear about your trip, buddy.
Yeah, you said you had an experience for
Yeah,
us that you
I
wanted to
found
share?
out what the most expensive ride at Universal Islands of Adventure and at Universal is. And I
Okay.
found it. Let me preface. We decided to take a chill day and go to the parks later in the afternoon. We went to the pool and we decided to, we were just hanging out, having some drinks, whatever. I don't remember having any water at all while we are at the pool. And I mean, it's not like we did anything crazy, but I know I didn't drink any water. I don't recall drinking any water the night before. And not that we did anything crazy, but again, we go to the park and it's like 93, feels like 98 in the parks. We're going through. We've been there about an hour, and we go to the ET ride, and I'm like, guys, I don't feel good. I don't feel good at all. And I instantly had like this numbing sensation went all over my body, and I started sweating like crazy. And then all of a sudden, Sarah looks at me and she goes, "Are you about to pass out?" And I said, "Yeah, I think so." And so I tried to like sit back against the rails at ET, out, completely out, like unconscious, out.
Like, did you fall out, or were you at least
No, I
already
I
pinned?
w went to go sit down onto the rail, like, you know how the railing on the inside of
Yeah.
ET is?
Yeah.
And when I went to sit down, I was holding on to the rail, and I guess they guided me down, and then they woke me up. I swear to you, I felt like I'd slept all night. They woke me
Oh
up,
gosh.
and I said, "Did I just fall asleep?" And they're like, "Yeah, you just pass out." And I was like, "Holy crap." I was like, "Okay, well, I feel fine. Help me up." So this guy helps me up. We walked probably 20 more feet, and I'm like, "Okay." It hit me again, and I just passed out again, like, totally
That's
passed out.
scary.
The next thing I remember is I had EMTs all around me. I woke up into the lobby of the ET area line,
Yeah.
and they were checking my vitals. They had everything hooked up to me. I had to go anyway. Long story short, I got severely dehydrated. I that's all they. I mean, I didn't have any issues. I mean, I know being a bigger guy, the first thing they're thinking is I died or I had a heart attack or something. But
That were
I didn't have anything like
diabetic
that.
shock. Yeah.
Well, then, I'm pre-diabetic, so they were checking that stuff too, and that could have been a thing. But what had happened was I guess where I was dehydrated, my heart rate jumped up really quick, and then or my blood pressure dropped, and it was a weird thing. Like I don't, but I just passed out. That's the first time I've ever experienced anything like that in my entire life. But I'm telling you, that's the most expensive ride, I'm sure, at the park. But they took me to the hospital, put 2 bags of IV fluids in me, and I felt like a million times better. But
Yeah.
we didn't even go crazy. Like we didn't even go crazy, but it just goes to show you that if you're not drinking water and hydrating and at the parks and in those hot days, I mean, I've seen people pass out at Tennessee games and
Yeah.
things like that, but I've never had that happen because we always drink a lot of water. But guys, that was the scare. And I told Sarah, I said, for a minute I thought I was dying. I know it sounds so crazy. I'm smiling about it, but like like when I was going down, I thought there's no other reason for me to be passing out right now other than my heart just gave out or something.
I
I
mean,
literally just thought, and you know what's crazy is, and this is kind of a cool thing too, but like as I was going down thinking, is this it? I was completely peaceful. I was like, it's okay. I'm gonna be okay. I mean, I know that sounds crazy, but like I thought I thought I'm dying for a second because the second time I went down, I thought I'm having some kind of a heart issue probably, and I'm dying. And I thought, but I was so peaceful. And I know it sounds weird, not trying to bring anybody down or anything, but like I literally thought, if this is it, then I'm good. I know that sounds crazy, but I had this crazy peace come over me. But anyway, I was just dehydrated.
well,
So
I mean, it sounds exactly like what happened to me at Six Flags last
I
year.
was just thinking about
I
that.
mean, look, almost word for word, as far as when I went down first and was
you did.
out.
I don't remember this.
It was our very first trip to Six Flags
When
last year.
last year,
Not this
yeah.
year, but last year, of just me and the boys, and it happened when we were walking to the parking lot, because for whatever reason last year they never opened that parking lot that's closer to the entrance. So we're
Yeah.
having
Oh
to make
wow.
a longer walk with me pushing
And
Chad.
I was gonna say,
And
yeah, you pushing Chad around.
I've been pushing him all day, and I've been drinking soda, not water. And I went down,
Yes.
and then I sat there for a while, didn't go completely out, sat there, thought I'd got my bearings, got up, went down again. And I was blessed in the fact that two guys coming from the parking lot were both doctors,
Yeah.
and were
Wow.
able to help me because nobody from the park came, because there wasn't anybody, and it's not Six Flags fault, like
Yeah.
that nobody was there. I was in between the gates and
Yeah.
the parking lot. There was
Yeah.
literally nobody there to do anything. So yeah, I'm glad that they were on top of things for
Well,
you.
it's crazy is I'm gonna write a huge review about them, and I'm gonna reach out verbally through video, however I've got to do to send a message to everybody that like took care of me at the ET ride, because my wife said that they were on it like doggone it. I mean, they got me there quickly, they got me out quickly, but I was so out of it, Zach. Like I literally thought, okay, okay. One reason I thought I was dead for a second, I could not open my eyes. I could hear everybody talking around me,
Yeah.
and I was trying to answer, my mouth wouldn't open up. I was just locked in my body, and I thought, holy crap, I'm dead. This is me outside my body and people are talking. And then finally, the guy goes, can I open your eyes for a second? I said, sure, open my eyes. I guess he opened my eyes, and I was like, and that's all I needed. And then I was like, I was feeling woozy and dizzy, and I thought I better keep my eyes closed. But they were so amazing. The Universal, they were amazing. They got me out so quick. They got me to the hospital. Um, the hospital was fantastic. I mean, they got me straight back to a room. They got me on IVs right away. They got me stuff for nausea because I was getting like nauseated too. I guess
Was
that's what you.
was this an on-campus hospital, like a universal hospital?
I don't know where they took me, Zach.
Okay.
I really don't, because
Yeah.
I was out of it. But here's the thing. What's funny is you'll love this. G Dad will love this. But
G
I could
Dad's
hear my
already he's
I
already
could
guessed it right here.
I
Until
could
you get
hear
that
my
bill.
sweet little wife in the front seat because they let her ride in the front part of the ambulance, and she's just talking to they ate up everything she was saying.
Of
She had
course
them
they did.
all wrapped around her finger, and she was just up there just giggling away. I'm in the back just and she's up there just giggling away and just like, I know, thank you so much. You're so nice, and thank you so much. And I'm back there going, you know, but look, they blew my vein out.
Oh,
I see.
I still got
Wow.
I still got a partial dark mark. For those of you've never been to Halloween Horror Nights, if you go to Diagon Alley and you put the dark mark on your left arm and you show it to the Death Eaters during their show, they'll come up and interact with you.
I didn't
It's
know
pretty cool.
that.
Yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
cool.
I'll be showing the video of it, but like they
we're gonna
interact
see
with you.
Jason's HHN video in March. Y'all just don't.
Well, listen, okay, and not to hog the show or anything, but I will tell you, we had a lot of people that went on this trip with us. There was probably 12 of my buddies and friends and kids all went, and it was awesome. But it was almost too much to navigate. If you can imagine having 4 families, you're trying to get people to go to the bathroom, go get a soda, go fill a water up, go pee. I want to do this ride. I want to do that ride. It was a lot of fun, but it was like, it was mayhem. And, and we went to Epcot the same way. And it was like everybody's buying food and nobody was waiting for photos because I was taking videos and photos of all the food. And people were just like, rah, rah, rah.
Well, speaking of Epcot, like, and back to what you were talking about, like, I don't get how people can drink around the world, like, throughout the day and stuff like that. Like, I'm hoping they're drinking plenty of water in between those drinks because I
Yeah,
don't
this
think I'll make
happened
it through
early in
like
the
3 or
week.
4 countries.
Yeah, well, it definitely dialed me back crazy. Like after that first time, because I really didn't have that much. I just had
Yeah.
more than I'd had water, but so that was almost like the second day we were there, and so the whole next day was just inside, and then we went to Halloween Horror Nights, and and we went to Epcot and I was fine. But listen, you two are gonna laugh. Wait till you see the video. But guess what? My wife made me get at Epcot.
Water.
Well,
I drove around one of those hover around things.
Oh.
you were in an ECV?
Listen, she wouldn't let me do it any other way. She says, if you go to this and you ruin it for me, you're dead. And I was like, babe, do not make me get one of these things. She goes, you're getting it and you're gonna like it. And listen, let me tell you something, guys. I'm glad she did it because even though I felt better, I was weak and I probably would have had to exit. But that was the
key.
it was the key. I needed that whole day. But it was funny because everybody was like, are you enjoying riding that around? They were calling me like, or they called me like, I don't know. Musgrove was calling me Party Paul because of, whatever. They were making fun of me. But
Well, hey, at least you're better, and you were able to enjoy yourself. That's the
Yeah.
important thing. I know that while we were dealing with that heavy stuff there, we had a few people come in. I know Ron came in. So, hey, Ron, and
Hey, Ron.
hey, Jen. I saw Jen came in as
Oh,
well.
yeah.
I hope that I'm not missing anybody else. I tried to keep up with as many of them, but it sounds like hydration is for sure an issue as we get older. For
yeah,
sure,
it'll hit you much quicker.
we can't do what our bodies used to do, even though we think we can.
Well, you know this, don't you, Az? I mean, because you're a sports guy. We all teeter on the point of dehydration all the time because none of us drink enough.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
So any exertion, any like really hot heat, but man, it was a weird feeling, Zach. It was like my whole body was buzzing all over. It was the craziest thing.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I've got a story for y'all that's going to be it's a pretty good segue from that. I didn't pass out or anything, but before I get to it, look, Mike done mic'd again.
Hey, thank you, Mike.
Mike giving away five memberships to the Asgard. So who got Azkhalon memberships here? It looks like Danny D.
Oh, Danny. Yay.
Roxy.
Welcome.
Scott.
Oh, Roxy got one too. And Scott. Wow.
Najuma. And then KD 18. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
That's awesome.
Almost looks like a military call sign there.
Mike's the man.
Yes, Mike's awesome. Thank you, Mike, so much.
So Mike is awesome.
Does Mike do videos while he's at the haunt? Does he do videos too?
He's gonna start, is what he said.
Yeah, he has a YouTube channel ready to go,
he's
right?
gonna do something like behind the scenes of being a scare actor. I love this. Can we call Jason Scooter?
That's what Greg was calling me, Scooter Scott. He was calling me Scooter Scott. Get over here, Scooter. And I was like, listen, it was listen, for the people that have to use them. And I felt guilty because, other than I was just afraid of dehydration and passing out again and my wife murdering me because I did it. Like, I'm telling you, I appreciate the fact that Disney has that access for people because I used to see people sometimes I wonder what it is they need that for. And it could have been a guy like me, you know what I'm saying? And you're like, I don't know. But anyway, I am so thankful for that because it helped a ton.
And there's Miss Cheryl. Welcome in, Miss Cheryl. Glad that you were here. So, okay, let me tell you on my story.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Well,
let's hear your
it.
story.
Let's go.
From the cruise. So, you guys know I don't drink very much at all. At all. You know, it's
Yep,
it's
I know.
one drink at the most. That's it.
Yeah, Jess made fun of you that night.
We we went on an excursion in Mexico.
Oh Lord.
And yeah, that's how one time in Mexico. And
Yeah.
we get on board, and to get where we're going, we were on a catamaran. And
Oh,
as part of the excursion, all drinks on the catamaran were free. They had margaritas, they had cerveza, and they had soda.
I
They
bet
had
they had the good margaritas too.
7 Up.
yes.
They
And
had
they do them
Pepsi.
strong.
Yeah.
They had Diet Pepsi, and I'm like, oh, give me a Diet Pepsi. Give me a Diet Pepsi. So I'm sitting there drinking my Diet Pepsi, and Jess is like, Zach, this margarita is really good, and I'm like, okay. So I have one margarita, and it's really good,
Was
You
it
said
strong?
one. You said one, but now we're here.
and it's really good. One of the crew members comes by and is like, you want another margarita? Sure, why not? So I have another margarita. We get to where we are going to not scuba dive, snorkel. And so we're out there. Ty and me are out there snorkeling. Jess doesn't do snorkeling. Chad doesn't do snorkeling. So two of us are out there, and we're having a ball. We get back on board. We then get to the beach where we're having a great time. And we're laying out at the beach. Ty's having a blast because there's like an aqua park of inflatable stuff in the water. Great times galore. So it's time to leave. We get back on the boat, or excuse me, the catamaran. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have another margarita because I'm feeling pretty good.
What in the heck?
We're at 3, and then the captain's like, "Hey, everybody, we got like 35 minutes to get back to the land, so we're gonna have a dance party." And I'm like, heck yeah, we're gonna have a dance party on this catamaran. You're darn
Yes.
right. And
Yes.
so they're playing. They started playing. I'm watching all these kids have a good time dancing. Neither one of my children, of course, because they're too cool for that. And it's the Cupid Shuffle, and then
Oh yeah.
then
Good stuff.
then it's the Macarena, and it's all these songs. And so I finally I have enough, and I'm like, I'm gonna show my kids up. I'm gonna get down here, and I'm gonna do this dance on this water.
Please let there be a video.
There are like 3 videos because Jess filmed it, Ty filmed it, and Chad
We
filmed
get
it.
different angles of you.
Okay.
Jess is
edited it.
above. Jess is like on the top deck of the catamaran. I'm dancing, and then the boys are down under. And Ty noticed first, and he's got Jess's phone. Jess has my phone, and Chad has his, and they're all filming from different stuff. And man, that was the best rendition of the YMCA I've ever done.
Is that what you did? You
I
did the
that,
YMCA?
3 or 4 other dances. So I am feeling great. And we get back to the dock. Excursion's over. We get back to the dock, and the captain is like, y'all have been fantastic. Y'all have been a fun group to hang out with. I don't normally do this, but because y'all have been so great, I'm gonna open up a bottle of tequila, and anybody that wants a shot,
Shots.
No.
you can have a shot.
No. No, Zach.
Oh man. And 3 margaritas in is like, yeah, let's do it.
As if you hadn't had enough.
The first person he offered a shot to was Jess,
Okay.
who politely said no.
Yes.
I'm right next to Jess, and I'm 3 margaritas in, and I'm like,
Right here, this guy, right here.
I have never had a shot of tequila in my life
Oh
before
man.
this. Never.
Never.
Again, mind you, I am the first person getting this poured into my cup. And Mike, I see what you say there, and it's funny you said that because I've made that comment multiple times after this. But he was a heavy pourer. Like this wasn't a glass that he's pouring this in. It's a little styrofoam cup. And like I showed Jess how much he poured in that. Like I'm like, I said, that is not a shot. I said, this is like 2.5 or 3 shots worth
Oh,
of
Zach.
tequila. So, anyways, after that was gone,
Oh man. Oh man.
guys, there's a whole second half of a video after this takes place. So I need you guys when this video comes out to appreciate this video. Because you know what Jess and I decided to do the afternoon we got back from this incredible excursion?
I
We rode the water slides on the ship.
no. No.
Y'all, I was on a whole nother level.
Did you get sick, Zach?
No, I did not. Well, depends on your definition of sick. I had a very bad headache
Yeah.
after dinner.
Yeah.
After because ultimately, what my mistake was, and this is just because of a new medicine I've been on for the last few weeks, I am not as hungry throughout the day as I typically am.
Okay.
And so what I did on this cruise to help me enjoy the food more was after the first couple days, I just didn't eat breakfast.
Yeah.
So I had
So you had nothing in your belly.
all of that,
Drinking all of that.
anything food wise of substance in my belly. And so I think that's what really did it. Like we had fun on the slides. We ate dinner, and then I was pretty much done after dinner. Like I did 1 or 2 things. We had already seen all the shows by this point, so we had no plans. Initially, we were going to go to the casino, I think, but the casino had already made me mad earlier that day. That's a whole nother story that I know folks in this group can't wait to hear about me and my fun time in the casino. But yeah, I figured y'all would really enjoy. So make sure to tune in when we are doing the water slides because you're going to see.
So we're going to see.
You're going to see Zach posing with Toad out of nowhere.
I am on a whole nother level.
Is the dancing in the video?
I will put the dancing in the video. Yeah,
I want different angles too.
I'll have to get the videos from all 3 phones because Jess did a lot of filming herself on this trip and stuff. So I've got to work in footage from that. Dad took some videos, so I'll have to get that in. But yeah, that was
just going to have to be a hodgepodge of highlights. You know, I'm going to pull a Azkhalon and do a talking head and talk about things and show stuff. But I will tell you this:
I just saw that one.
Oh yeah, see how the things you learn. Oh yeah. Well, I will tell you this. We did the Halloween Horror Nights thing and Azkhalon. I was surprised by a couple of the houses, and I don't want to ruin it for anybody, but like things that I really liked, and then there were some ones that were just kind of I got to
get your ranking. You got to share with me how you rank them.
Yeah. But Zach, I'm glad you had a good time, first of all. And listen, and if you're being responsible and have an adult beverage, that's okay. The problem for me was I think I worried that like I had been, I know it sounds stupid, but I thought I'd been like roofied or something. because I was thinking I've never felt like this ever. And it just hit me like quick. So I don't know. Were you, Zach, that when you passed out, Were you out of it for the next few days just because of that? Were you
Yeah.
still kind of out of it? Okay.
Yeah, mental haziness and
Okay.
just very tired. My whole body was sore.
Okay.
So we did nothing the next couple days. I was laid
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. Today's the first day I've actually felt decent.
Chris is like the third or fourth person that has put this in the comments. So it needs to be addressed. I do not have a tattoo. There is no tramp stamp to show anybody, henna or otherwise. Never even a thought. I did make several jokes to my wife, not about tattoos, but this is a family program and we're already towing that line. So I'm not
I know. I know.
Look, oh, here we go. Lori, I think Zach needs to give all of the film to Jason to edit and voiceover.
Yes. Yes. DJ Nate Dogg will
DJ Nate Dogg put the tunes
put some
over
beats on it. Yes.
over me dancing on the catamaran.
Little rewind.
I was not. I need y'all to know I was not the only adult out there dancing with a bunch of children. I need y'all to know that I was one of several adults out there to embarrass their children.
You're gonna have to tell Ty. I'm disappointed that it's your boy Ty didn't get out there, Dan.
Right?
I know he's got some moves.
Let me tell you though, Ty owned this ship.
Did he really?
There were days that we didn't see Ty till dinner, or Ty would we'd get out of the room, we'd go to breakfast. He'd be done with breakfast and he'd be like, "Deuces, I'm going to the kids club with my friends," and like he could check himself out of kids club and stuff. So he'd check himself out. He'd go get an ice cream, or
I bet he had all you could eat though.
Oh yeah, I bet he ate ice cream every day.
The unofficial count, because it's not official. The unofficial count is 34 ice creams.
There is
had
no
on this trip.
way.
Well, he had 7 the first day, didn't he? What?
He had 8 the first
Oh,
day.
it ended up being 8 that day?
That was a half day. He had
Wow.
So we think it was 34. Or it's around that number. But yeah, he'd check himself out, go get ice cream. There were a couple days where he'd be like, "Yeah, I had 3 lunches today." He's just,
Y'all were on there, what, 7 days?
yeah. Well,
What's the name of this cruise again? Was it Carnival? Which one
So,
was
wow,
it?
No, this was
5
Royal.
ice creams.
Royal.
Average of 5
This was
per day.
Royal.
Like, I would be so sick having 5 ice creams.
Yeah.
Like, I wouldn't want ice cream again.
Well, he'd have all that, and then he'd come back to the room every night. Typically it was past 10, and I don't know what night this started, and it's my fault because I'm the one that started it. I think it was maybe Tuesday. It was either Tuesday or Wednesday night. But after a show, he was hungry and wanted to get something to eat to take back to the room. So we went to one of the food venues right by the water show called the Aquadome. And it had like 5 different options of food you can get. One of them was a barbecue place that ended up having incredible mac and cheese. And so and like they put barbecue on it, so you could have the barbecue mac and cheese.
Oh yeah, like a loaded, yeah.
Yeah, and I had that a couple times, and it was phenomenal. But he was just like, "I just want the mac and cheese. I don't want anything on it." So after that night, every night when he left Kids Club, he went to go and get a thing of mac and cheese to bring back to the room to have right before he went to bed. And
cheat code.
And mind you, every night but one, he had steak for dinner.
Did he have a tummy ache at all on this cruise?
Different kinds of steak.
He's a garbage disposal, man.
Golly, man, I'll be.
When you watch him eat,
I'll be laid
like
up in the bed with stomach issues half the trip.
0 stomach issues, none whatsoever. But
was it a pretty patch cruise, Zach?
It was not full, but this was a fantastic cruise compared to last year's cruise on the Utopia. It was night and day for an experience. Like it wasn't even the end of the first day, and Jess was already talking about how much she liked this ship over last year's ship. And over the course of the trip, it just became more and more evident that this specific ship was geared more to families than Utopia was.
Okay, that's what I was going to ask.
And what we started hearing yesterday and then this morning, so the last couple days of the trip, were folks saying that they felt like it was very teenager heavy and teenagers running amok and doing whatever they wanted and, being rambunctious and rowdy and offensive with language and stuff like that. And we didn't have that experience at all. So I
That's
don't know.
awesome.
I don't know if it was just where these folks were hanging out, were near where the kids were. But I mean, we saw a bunch of teenagers, but we didn't see any of them, being crazy or anything like that. So,
That's awesome.
But I will say this: there are 3 shows on board this trip. There was the Aqua Show, there was the ice skating show, and then there was the musical, which was Back to the Future, the musical.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
Which
cool.
that was a big highlight for me. Like when we booked this cruise, I was like, I cannot wait.
That's so cool.
That is the only show that I could not film any of whatsoever.
That makes sense.
Copyright reasons are a big thing, but the bigger thing is they said there are like 20 some odd computers running different systems to operate various aspects of the show. Highly technologically advanced show. The showing that we went to was the only one the entire trip that didn't have any kind of delay or malfunction.
That's awesome.
Because that's how crazy it is. Like but it was so good.
Man, I hate y'all couldn't film in there because I kind of want to see it. It's actually playing in Huntsville over the next week, but I'm not gonna be able to go. But
you need to go see it if you like. If when it tours, if it comes to the Fox, we'll go see it.
Yeah,
Like
go
it was
see
that it was that good.
yeah, I've heard really good things about it.
Yeah, we were floored. And then originally we had not booked the ice show. We just had the water show and that booked because the ice show on Utopia was not good. And we didn't like it. So at the urging of our travel agent, she was like, no, you need to see this. So we booked it and it was fantastic. It was better than the water show on Star. Like Chad, for don't know what, Chad loved the ice skating show. Like he wanted to see it again. So we did.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. But when my videos come out, and my first one on the cruise will come out Thursday, because tomorrow will be my Sir Henry's video from Media Night that'll come out. I'll be putting my videos out day by day. So it'll be what we did each day.
Okay.
So y'all will see, full days of what we did. I did.
So what day is Crazy Zach on?
You're gonna have to wait and see.
I think you should have like segments like crazy moments, Zach dance.
Maybe I'll put that in a short. But
yeah.
Oh, Jessica, come here, please. She just got home.
Okay.
So she has obviously not been watching the program.
Yes. Party Zach.
We get a Jess sighting. Hi, and we get a Chad sighting.
Ooh, man, I'm looking rough.
But driving 8 hours will do for you.
We've been hearing all about Club Zach.
Zach.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
About Cozumel.
Dance Revolution Zach.
Dance Revolution Zach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And the aftermath of Dance Revolution Zach. They said they all want to see the footage.
Oh,
We'll
yeah.
have to see this
Can't
at
wait.
some point. for sure.
Like, what are you doing?
What are you talking about?
You.
When? Oh, when I went dancing?
I love it. I can't believe Chad didn't get out there with you.
Him?
I'm not a dancer.
There was an opportunity one night. We were at a game show, and they
No, not that.
yeah, this, and it was like a music game show, and they got all the kids out there, and all the kids had to do, they didn't have to name that tune, nothing. All the kids had to do was dance to try to earn their team a point. Y'all just wait to see what that one did.
Oh
When
yeah.
he went out on the floor.
I stood there.
That's it.
Oh.
Because they played a song that
You
sounded,
ruined it. I wanted to see it.
Oh no, you're gonna see it anyway.
it was sounded familiar and it reminded me of gym class. So I tried to remember whatever the dance we did for that song was.
But hey, here's the funniest part of this whole trip. Okay, tying back into Back to the Future. Okay, y'all have both seen Back to the Future numerous
Yes,
times.
yes,
yes,
Okay.
yes.
Chad, what epiphany did you have while
I
watching?
am the definition of George McFly.
I can see it.
Okay. I'll
Y'all,
give you that.
y'all.
You don't understand how similar I am to that.
There were so many instances during this first show of George being George, where Jess and I just kind of looked at each other, that parent look of this is our child. And at the end, Chad's like, I'm George. And I'm like, yes, you are. And like, see, Ron, it's funny you say that because when he's at this game, standing still, doing something, like you're gonna hear me on camera going, McFly, do something, McFly. Hello. Anybody home?
Yes. Yep. Hey, I did learn a hack though for any of you guys going to Halloween Horror Nights that are staying on location. Like if you're staying at the hotels, we bought Joshua a Scream Early $60 add-on because he didn't go to the park that day because we took a pool day and then went later. But we did a Scream Early, and we could get in because we're pass holders. But if you are staying on property, you don't even have to wait in the lines for the people that are waiting to get in. Like when the park opens at like 6 or whatever, they have a hotel, like people that are staying on location. They have a place just for people who are staying on whether it's Cabana Bay, Dockside, Surfside, any of those. You actually have your own little interest that you go through. So instead of waiting in line with thousands of people to go through at once, you don't have to scream early and pay Scream Early or get to the parks crazy early, because we could have just gone straight in. Our friends that came in after us, they just went through the hotel entrance and went in early, and we met up with them almost immediately.
But don't some people, it was definitely for hotel though, because I've seen like pass holder hotel entries, and you still have
It
like
might be pass
regular
holder,
guests
but
go in.
It was for people staying on property, and they went straight through.
Okay,
And
that's
that was
cool.
like, and they got in there, and I was like, why did we even come early? We didn't need to. So, but that's a good thing. You don't have to pay for that $60 Scream Early add-on if you're staying on property.
Yeah, that's
Just
good to know.
utilize that, because they were honestly 30 minutes behind us, maybe.
That's not bad at all.
So, yeah.
Well, Liz, if I was smart, that's what I should do. I should make the dancing vids members only
Oh,
vids.
the
Oh,
world's got to
yes.
see it. The world's got to
Yes,
see it.
I think you're right, Zach.
Because that would be something to boost the memberships.
Oh, I think so. I think you should be there should be like a little GIF of you dancing, and that should be like a members icon that you jamming out.
Yeah.
So,
Little Jeff.
so if you're wondering here if GDAD is talking about me or Chad, the answer is yes. So
Both.
Both of you.
the white Urkel.
So, y'all, I did not have dehydration or drink margaritas this past week. I was teaching.
Ooh,
Unlike
I'm sorry.
these two. I was still at work. My fall break is not until the week after this upcoming week, and I'm going to be doing nothing.
Well, at least you have something to look forward to in 2 weeks.
Yes, I'll be resting and hopefully getting some videos recorded and edited. That's the plan. And maybe do a little cleaning around the house. I think Dixie wants me to do.
You said it, and she's watching, and she
Yep.
knows you know.
It is on video now, my friend, and pretty soon it will be on the podcast too. And for those of y'all that do download the podcast and listen to it, I know I haven't put last week's episode out there yet. So don't hate on me again. I was on the cruise. I didn't want to have to try to wait on downloading that and uploading it. So I will upload last week's and this week's episodes to Spotify within the next couple days.
I will tell you this too, is that you appreciate your significant other in moments where a crisis happens. And I know, like, when she passed out and I had the episode with her and I had to take her to the hospital when she had her situation, almost similar to mine, but kind of a different thing going on. But like, literally, she fanned me with a hat that I had on, one of my hometown outdoor hats.
Hometown hats.
When I tell you she fanned me for 3 hours, I may be shortchanging her. Like, she fanned me while I was waiting in the ride for them to get me on the cart. She fanned me at the hospital. I mean, she fanned me like the whole time. It was crazy. It was like, I told her, I've said it to her several times, but like, you don't know who you've married until something crazy happens, right?
You need to put that in a future hometown headwear commercial.
Yep.
Yes.
Something like the
best
versatility of
fans
our
in the
hats.
industry.
Yeah.
These hats, this hat, yeah.
These hats save lives, you know.
I know. This has saved my life. Hometown health hats. But no, I got to give her major props on that. So travel with PNB.
Mr. Paul made it in. Welcome in, Paul. Here you go, Azkhalon. G-Dad taking a shot at you. Y'all need an extra leg in Alabama.
Hey, but guess what? Guess what happened though yesterday? Az, tell them all what happened yesterday.
What happened yesterday?
You're not an Alabama fan, are you?
No, Dixie is.
Dixie is.
Alabama beat Georgia.
I know there's a lot of
Oh,
sad
yeah.
dogs.
No, I've quit my Auburn Tigers. I am back to Georgia Tech fully, and Georgia Tech pulled out the win too.
Roll
Oh
Tide.
gosh.
Roll Tide. Hey, what a crazy game, though. You know what I mean? Like, we had a crazy game against Mississippi State.
Oh yeah,
I mean,
Tennessee won. What, in overtime?
Yep.
Yeah, it was crazy, but
This was the week of upsets.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like, a lot of predictions. I'm kind of glad I didn't join Ron.
You know, I think
had some. Oh man,
I sent my picks for the big games in early, and I think I went 1-3.
like I thought Penn State was going to be Oregon. Nope. I would have gone with Tennessee over Mississippi. What is it, Mississippi State that they play? Yeah.
But listen, Mississippi State this year was not the Mississippi State that I thought was going to show up.
Yeah.
This was a different Mississippi State. I mean, that team had been scoring all over everybody. They had a high-powered offense. I mean, honestly, they went away from the run, and they should have stuck with it because they had two stallions back there that were just running us over. They should have kept pounding the rock.
It's
honestly.
so crazy, man. Like, the transfer portal has like changed the game. Like, teams that you knew in the past would definitely win certain games. It's like it's not happening anymore.
Yeah.
Crazy. Nobody saw Virginia beating FSU.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Oh yeah, and then they stormed the field.
But there's anybody who's anybody that's a Florida State fan knows why Florida State lost that game.
Yeah.
Why did they lose that game, Zach?
Because
I didn't watch it.
They're looking ahead to Miami this week.
Yeah, that's who they've got this week.
Okay. They had a bye week, and they're all in their heads thinking it's going to be undefeated us against undefeated Miami.
Did you see my boy Squirrel White get ran over?
Yeah, like that was crazy.
They trampled him.
Yep.
And that's shameful. Like, I'm granted, there's no way to keep that many fans from storming a field like that, but like, he literally, it looked like almost AI, like almost zombie horde had just trampled him. And they did not slow down.
Their DBs were like, one of their DBs at least was on the ground too, wasn't it, for Virginia?
Yeah.
Like,
he got up pretty quick, but Squirrel was still on the ground, and he's not a very big guy. He's not big for a reason. But
So Danny asked, "What's the podcast name on Spotify?" The podcast name on Spotify is simply The Nerd Herd, and it has every episode since we made the move over to EV Mux. So it doesn't have all of them dating back to the beginning, but it's got all of them since we made the switch over here. Let's see. G Dad says parody in college football this year.
Yes.
Anybody can win any side. It definitely
that's
feels
true.
that way.
You're right. Yep. Now, is G Dad, is he a Georgia guy or Georgia
G
Tech guy?
Dad pulls for Georgia and Georgia Tech.
Yeah,
He,
I think
he pulls
yeah.
for both schools, and when they play each other, he tends to pull for whichever one has the better shot of doing well playoff wise or big
Georgia
game.
Tech looks good, y'all. They
I-
look really good.
I've been waiting a long time to see Tech look as good as they've.
That
Yeah.
King kid is the real deal.
Yeah, he's pretty good. I'm hoping
There's a
Haynes
lot of
can
great
stay.
things.
Haynes can stay healthy too.
Well, Alabama's quarterback, like he looked lights out yesterday. He really did.
Denise is a Mississippi State fan, so that's what she's saying there. And don't worry,
She's Mississippi State. Yeah.
you had Chad going too. We were waiting on Back to the Future to start up and had the game on our phone sitting there watching it.
It was painful, and I mean, it was painful because, like, honestly, there were calls on both teams and dropped balls and bad calls on both teams. Like, I went back and said, okay, if they had hit that field goal, had we hit that field goal, had they caught that long dropped pass, had we caught our long drop pass, had we not had a pass called for offensive interference taken away or a touchdown, I tried to add it up, and honestly, the score was pretty much the same, regardless if you had given everybody the points they were going to get and given them the calls they were going to get. It wasn't going to be like crazy. So anybody could have won that game yesterday. We were very fortunate because that Mississippi State team was prepared. They looked great.
Well, guys, we got just a couple minutes before Cam Fam here, so we'll go ahead and get. Oh, look, Mike! Thank you, Mike, for throwing the Spotify link out
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
for everybody that
Excellent,
wants
man.
to take us with you to work or something like that in the morning, or if you got a trip coming up and you want to put yourself through the pain of listening to us take you through your trip. But all right, let's close things out with some perspectives for this week, and I'll go first because I never go first, and y'all call me out on it. So
Yay!
I'll go first this week. I'm unhappy to be home, but I am very happy to be able to get caught up because it seems like I missed out on a lot while I was gone. We had a fantastic time that you guys are going to be able to see over the course of the next month plus with videos. I did not put anything out on Thursday, broke my streak of consistency there, but I'll get started back up again tomorrow. What I plan on doing through the month of October, possibly into November, as you guys know, big into spooky season and doing all that kind of stuff. So I plan on having a Halloween related, haunted house attraction video on Mondays and have my Thursday videos going forward be dedicated to our cruise. So it'll alternate each week. So you get you get the best of both worlds. We'll see if anybody gets that reference. But so you get a little bit of that each and every week. Again, glad to see everybody. Can't wait to be back in the morning shows with everybody and seeing you all throughout the week.
I was hoping he would put me up second before Jason. My profound thing for the week, since we try to do that, is to make sure you drink tons of water. Learn from these guys. Make sure you drink tons of water if you're going to be spending time outside. I mean, it is very important. So yeah, I'm glad Jason's okay and everything after that happened. I was trying to think of some other stuff too, but that was the main thing. Just drink some water and make sure you go on trips, have some fun, don't just get so wrapped up with work, go out, have some fun, spend some time with people. That's what I say pretty much every week. And yeah, I'm going to say that this week too. All right, Jason, take it away.
All right. So here's perspective for me, with this business stuff I've been doing, I had to get away for a break, but our website's supposed to already be up, and it's really close, but we had to go back with our web designer and do some things. But it just timing is everything, right? Like, so I know that's important. That, like, I know that I want things to be ready, but also getting things right. So I want you guys to always, with anything you've got big plans, like, I've been kind of down a little bit because I wanted this to already be up and going. And because, every day we're not live, obviously we're not making anything, we're not selling anything. So I've been kind of down, and I started thinking, is this because of me, my drive? And no, it's not. It's just I've had a lot of stuff going on, and then this website having to get it kind of perfected and going back and forth and getting things done right. But I just, don't be so hard on yourself. Just keep pushing. Obviously, when you get down, try to always remember that of all the things you've done up to that point, and don't think about maybe what you're doing at the moment. Because I was kind of down on myself, and then just thinking, well, okay, this should already be up. I already told people it's going to be up, but I'm a perfectionist. So maybe, give yourself a little grace, take care of yourself, keep doing the hard things, and don't stop trying to do the hard things, and don't forget about the hard work you've already done. That's the big thing. But anyway, love you guys. I'm glad to be back. Glad I didn't have anything crazy from that little episode I had at the parks, but I am glad to be back, and I appreciate y'all being so nice.
All right, everybody. We will see you next Sunday. Same bat time, same bat channel. Y'all make sure you head over to see Mitch and the Cam Fam, and we will be joining you there shortly. Have a